My name's Davida Shinsky, and the title of my program is Live Without Limits Reach Personal Success on a Daily Basis. Our purpose is to help you overcome any limiting beliefs you have through psychology and mental health and relationships to develop better self confidence in communication and improve relationships. Therefore, today's presentation is titled Building Self Confidence: 4 Ways to Help You Get Started. In the social media age, it's safe to say that more and more of us lack self confidence than ever before. It's easy to compare ourselves to others and only see our flaws. It's easy to wish for more and more, to realize what you don't have compared to others in the world. And it's hard to feel self assured in ourselves and our abilities. However, it's not impossible. Building self confidence doesn't have to be hard. Whether you're feeling your self confidence decline due to social media usage, or you've always had low self confidence due to stressful life events, or overly critical figures of authority that we've got about you. So, in this presentation, we're going to work on boosting your self confidence so that you can allow your own skills and positive traits to truly shine. And so we can all live our very best lives on our terms. Now, before I get into it, there's one thing that I want to say is if you come from a home where you have parents that are always comparing you, then what's happening? You're out there doing the same thing to yourself. And what does that do? Well, that's one of the reasons how you lose your self confidence. And remember this, all of us are unique, and uh, no two people are alike, and no two people have the same abilities. Even twins are not exactly alike when it comes to their DNA, although they have many similar traits. So you need to learn how not to compare yourself to others and build self confidence for yourself. So, why build self confidence? Building self confidence can help you feel self assured in your life choices, as well as allow you to experience life to the fullest. Self confidence is undeniably intertwined with our belief in ourselves and our abilities. Thus, by boosting it, we can feel more confident in what we bring to the table. Increased self confidence also allows us to experience less fear and anxiety. It gets us out of our comfort zone and pushes us to try new things. And overall, we just feel happier and more self satisfied with life and the choices that we've made. But then the question is, how do you build self confidence? Well, let's get to it. How do you build self confidence? Self confidence allows us to feel in control of our lives, which can be very protective against a wide variety of mental health disorders and conditions. Yes, we should feel confident in all areas of our lives. So let's also be humble. For instance, We could be really good at a particular skill and not so great at others. This is completely okay. Yet having a high confidence in your strengths can help drive you to learn new skills and fuel personal growth. So here are a few ways to enhance your self-confidence and start feeling good about yourself. Stop comparing and stay in your lane. Did you know that studies show that social comparison actually impacts our behavior? In fact, if we see others doing well, we may also strive to achieve that level of wellness. While this can be sometimes positive and enhance our lives, it may also take a hit at our self confidence. If we fail to achieve what others have, we can end up feeling less than and even ungrateful for the great things that we do have in our lives. Then there's the fact that comparing ourselves to others increases feelings of envy. In turn, we actually feel worse about ourselves. The more envy we have, the lower self confidence emerges. So instead of looking at what others are doing, let's stay in our own lane. What's great about our lives? What are we good at? Write all these items that foster gratitude in your life down. Heck, you can even go the extra mile and create a list of accomplishments or gratitude inducing items that you can look at when you feel low. Start looking after yourself. This doesn't just mean ensuring that you eat or get your work done at your day job. This means taking the time to recognize that you're worth it and put effort into healthy meals, getting sunlight each day, and moving your body. There are countless studies linking healthy eating and exercise to increase confidence. And while you're at it, don't cut corners with sleep. Sleep and confidence are linked. And if you were to track this, you'd probably notice a strong correlation. Bad sleep, you are probably more likely to have decreased confidence and feel bad about yourself. Good sleep, you probably have more energy, which contributes to a better mood and enhances confidence. Adjust the language that you use with yourself. This is a tough one, but entirely worthwhile for leading a happy and healthy life. And think of it as affirmations. Here are a few common examples you can use. Instead of I can't, try I can't yet, or I will. Instead of it's too hard, try saying I just have to try. Instead of I can never do anything right, try saying I learned and I will improve the next time. Instead of I suck at X, try I have different strengths and weaknesses, or I can practice and get better at it. Instead of I'm ugly, I'm not good, try talking nicely to yourself in the mirror each day. Say, I am enough. I am beautiful in my own way. I am worthy. Yes, it's hard. And yes, It might feel forced at first, but practice will help. Soon, these will become second nature. You can also pump yourself up regarding what you're good at. For instance, recognize your skills. Maybe you offer a lot of empathy to others, or perhaps you are great at cooking that one dish. Whatever it may be, talk about it with yourself often and use positive language. Set realistic goals. If we set big, monstrous goals that we continue to fail to achieve, our self confidence can take a serious hit. We feel like a failure, but perhaps the problem here isn't us. Rather, it might be the goals that we are setting. When setting a goal, especially a big goal, it's important to break it down into smaller goals and use the SMART method. Specific. I want to read more is not as specific as I want to read 5 books a month. Measurable. Same idea. How do you know when you have reached the end? I want to walk to work 10 times this month. Achievable. Is this possible for you? Can you reasonably expect to reach this goal? I want to run a marathon next month is likely not achievable if you've never run before. Relevant. Why do you want to achieve this goal? Does it tie to any of your values, lifestyle choices, or ambitions? Are you doing it for yourself or someone else? Time bound. How long do you expect to work towards this goal? Giving a time cap can increase focus and energy. This will increase small and achievable steps that warrant small celebrations as you make your way towards the big goal. It also means that if you mess up, it's not as big a deal. You can adjust and redirect. Plus, feelings of accomplishment can boost our self confidence and help us feel good about ourselves and our abilities. Think of what you're good at. It all of the time feels overwhelming. Start here. Think of one thing that you're good at. Write it down. Recognize it. Perhaps it will help you find even more things that you are skilled at. Everyone has something. Self confidence, your way toward a better and happier life. When we feel self confidence, it spills over into all other aspects, excuse me, of our lives. Our relationships improve. We act with intention rather than reactionary behavior. We are self assured and don't feel a need to resort to unhealthy actions. We cheer others on and recognize their worth too. All in all, it leads to a more fulfilling and happier life, one which we want. So, what are you going to do to improve your self confidence today? What skill are you good at? And how can you help remind yourself of this on a daily basis? And the last thing I want to say about it is this, that How self-confident you are as an adult sometimes is affected by how self-confident you are as a child. And therefore, we need to, as adults, teach children how to become self confident. And if you're around someone who's negative, that's going to try to tear you down just simply to build themselves up, they're not worth being around.